this is Wanker Reviews, and today I'll be doing a video on what we found about a group of teens whose friend goes missing and later on witness a body being buried. My expectations were low because the trailer didn't impress me, mainly because the acting didn't look too good. While watching the first 30 minutes, I didn't feel attached to any of the characters, not even the girl who goes missing. The acting is pretty bad, but thankfully it did pick up an hour in. There's tension in certain scenes because by now you know who's involved early on, and now you just see them trying to cover up their tracks. It does have a Stranger Things vibe that a lot of movies are doing nowadays, where a group of kids or teens get together to try and solve something. It's very Scooby-Doo. I feel like having kids solve the mystery takes tension away because it comes across as like a slightly more mature version of Disney Channel. There's also a female empowerment angle. All the women are victims of men and all the villains are men. But going back to the Disney Channel vibe, I just personally don't like that. Overall, I thought the movie was very meh. It had its highlights for a short while, but couldn't keep the momentum. The worst part of this was the mediocre acting. Like, I just couldn't get past that. I also thought the little black boy was miscast. He's clearly a gay person, but his character is straight. I've seen gay actors play straight convincingly, and vice versa, but the boy could not mask his feminine mannerisms. At first, I thought the character was supposed to be LGBT, but then he had a crush on his best friend who was a girl, and then he dates an Asian girl, so that was very confusing. I give this a 3 out of 10. That score might be really harsh, but the story itself was convoluted. I honestly wish it was about a simple tale involving a teen girl going missing, but what made me not like the plot was adding a drug dealer aspect. That's just something I personally don't like. I don't like stories about drug dealing or gangsters or the mob. Plus, the antagonists aren't interesting, again, because of the really bad acting, but also maybe it has to do with the writing and it being subpar. Again, I give it a 3 out of 10. I don't really recommend it. I thought it was kind of a waste of time.
The light hitting the moon is from the sun, and the sun's light comes to our atmosphere, and our atmosphere refracts it, which messes with the color spectrum, so it looks red, kind of like the sun at sunset. It's cool, right?
It's weird.
It's creepy.
Do you guys see what I'm talking about?